Once upon a time, in a realm where seasons changed like the pages of a book, there was a hidden kingdom known as Verdantia. Verdantia was unique because it experienced eternal spring. The land was always lush and blooming, with flowers of every color carpeting the ground and trees heavy with fruit. The kingdom's ruler, Queen Aloan, had a special gift. She could control the seasons, ensuring that Verdantia stayed in a perpetual state of spring. The kingdom thrived under Queen Aloan's care, and its people were content and happy. However, there was one thing Queen Aloan wished for more than anything else: to see the world beyond Verdantia. She had heard tales of lands where the seasons changed and was curious to experience them for herself. One day, as she gazed out over her flourishing kingdom, she noticed something unusual: a withered, leafless tree at the edge of the enchanted forest, which was known to be Eternal Spring's heart. It seemed out of place in the otherwise vibrant landscape. Intrigued, she decided to investigate. The heart of the enchanted forest, accompanied by her loyal advisor, Sir Cedric, Queen Aloan ventured into the enchanted forest. The deeper they went, the more the forest seemed to shift and change, its magic responding to their presence. They finally reached the withered tree, which stood alone in a small clearing. Its bark was cracked, and its branches were bare. As Queen Aloan approached, the tree began to speak in a faint, whispering voice. "I am the keeper of seasons," it said. "Long ago, I balanced the flow of time and seasons across the land. But now, I am weak and fading. The balance is disrupted, and without my strength, Verdantia's spring will eventually wither away." Queen Aloan listened carefully as the tree explained that it needed a special artifact, the Sunstone, to restore its power and balance the seasons once more. The Sunstone was said to be hidden in the Winterlands, a far-off land where snow and ice reigned. The journey to the Winterlands determined to save her kingdom, Queen Aloan set out on a journey to find the Sunstone. She and Sir Cedric traveled through mountains, across vast deserts, and finally reached the borders of the Winterlands. Here, the world was covered in snow and ice, a stark contrast to Verdantia's eternal spring. They ventured into the Winterlands and encountered many challenges: treacherous ice caves, blinding snowstorms, and the cold-hearted Frost King, who ruled the land. The Frost King was initially reluctant to help but was eventually moved by Queen Aloan's dedication to her people. The Frost King's test: to obtain the Sunstone, Queen Aloan had to pass the Frost King's test. He presented her with a series of trials designed to test her courage, wisdom, and kindness. Each trial was more difficult than the last, but with Sir Cedric's help and her own inner strength, Queen Aloan succeeded in every challenge. The final trial was to find a hidden crystal heart buried deep within a frozen lake. The heart was guarded by a fearsome ice dragon. Queen Aloan approached the dragon with respect and kindness, explaining her mission and her love for her kingdom. The ice dragon, moved by her sincerity, allowed her to retrieve the crystal heart. It was revealed that the heart was connected to the Sunstone, which the Frost King presented to her as a reward. Restoring the balance with the Sunstone in hand, Queen Aloan and Sir Cedric returned to Verdantia. They journeyed back through the enchanted forest and to the withered tree. As they placed the Sunstone at the base of the tree, its magic surged, and the once barren branches began to bloom with vibrant leaves and flowers. The enchanted forest was restored to its full glory, and the tree's strength was renewed. Queen Aloan realized that the balance of the seasons was important not only for the world but also for the growth and change that made life beautiful. A new understanding with the restoration of the tree's magic, Queen Aloan felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She had gained a new appreciation for the changing seasons and the beauty they brought to the world. Although Verdantia remained in spring, she now understood the value of each season's unique gifts. The kingdom celebrated the return of balance and harmony, and Queen Aloan shared stories of her journey with her people. Verdantia flourished even more, and its people learned to appreciate the beauty of all seasons. Queen Aloan's adventure had taught her that true wisdom comes from understanding and embracing the world's diversity. And so, Verdantia thrived with a renewed sense of wonder and appreciation for the magic that bound their eternal spring to the changing world beyond. The end.